Good morning, fellow traders. Welcome once again to my humble channel. As usual, my name is Collins. Since we are in the journey of being in the forex market, or we want to be successful in this forex market, I would like to introduce you to the kind of traders we have in the market. Yes, once you are a trader, at least you have to know this because it has great impact on whatever you'll be doing. All right, so going forward, we have about 4 different types of traders in the market. 4, with which you are going to be part. Either you are going to choose side, or you are going to at least involve all of them. So the first one is fundamental traders. The fundamental traders, they focus on the economic news and financial conditions of the country. So on a daily basis, there are news that are being released every day from Monday to Friday. Yes, whenever a particular country, especially US, Canada to the Canadian dollar, all the currency pairs, if there's a particular major news that is going on, something that is affecting the economy, once that is being released, they all have great impact in the market. So you can see that some of them, interest rates, many people are, whenever interest rate goes up or down, it affects the country economy by attracting investors. Inflation too. If inflation is very high in a particular country, is something. Employment reports. Once once people in a country they are being employed, it means the economy is being boosted. They are able to do a lot of things that actually promote that particular currency. So with this, if you are trading something like let's say US dollar, anything affecting dollar, and now things are improving, dollar is gaining strength in US, then it means in the long term what you are going to do is to consider being in the direction or in the strength of dollar. Okay, so let's go to, we have a particular site. You just type ForexFactory.com. Once you type ForexFactory.com, that is it. Once you type, you have this page open. That is where we have all the news. We have other sites, but this is what I use, and it's very simple. And my target is always about the calendar. You just click on the calendar and it will give you this part. So when this is shown, you see that we have this week from March 8th to March 14th. Today, this week, so it means tomorrow will be the last day of the week. But one other thing is, whenever you open and the time here is different, or the time here, this one is different from what you have on your PC or on your phone, you can just click on the time. Yes, then here you can just set it to your zone. So mine is GMT 00 Morovia. It fixed what I have here, so that is what I'm using. Then you click save settings and your time will be set. Your time will set to your desktop time or what you have in your region. So around this place, what you can see is we have the date of the week, from Sunday to Friday through to Saturday. You see that we have Saturday here too. So the date is at the first column. Then we have the time. Yes, each of them for a particular day or a date. From morning to evening, they release a lot of news about these currencies. So as you can see, we have the currency section. So here, the Canadian dollar, there was news in Canada that was affecting the Canadian dollar. So it was released at 7 a.m. here to pound JPY 11:30. They released this particular news. If you come to Monday CNY, you can see all this. So here you can see that here Monday on the 9th, Trump was speaking US dollar. So whenever a news is being released, in this manner, it affects that particular, or it may have influence in the market. That small time, the market will be volatile. It may move in a way that you never understand. Okay, so you can see that here Wednesday we have all the news: US dollar, euro, pound, and I believe at least for now you've understood what I meant about this section. Okay, going on with this particular news, we have ones that are very high, like they have high impact. The ones with these colors, the ones with the very red colors here, CPI, you see that it's been written high impact expected, right? The same way, high impact. All the red ones, mostly you don't joke about them, you just watch around it. But there are a few of them that are also very critical, and with time, once you are following me, you are going to know about it. These, though they have influence in the markets, especially when there are news like this, like all of these, if it went well for the dollar, if the news went well or it went against the dollar, and this news follows, it will have great impact as well. So these ones who are there, yes, and their impact is very low, as you can see. Then we have this color, the brown one, medium impact. So they also have influence in the market. Mostly I target the ones with the red ones, especially because I am I trade technically. But you just focus on this news, because once they come, sometimes you have to pause, wait for it to happen. Or if you are taking any decision, then you know what to do. And we have this place too. Now you can click on the details. If a news is being released, when you click on this one, open detail, it just tell you what these values are. We have the actual, let me close it. We have the actual column, the forecast, and the previous. So the actual column is actually telling you what is happening, the current news. Is it good? Is it going well? Is it bad for that particular currency? That is what it's telling you. So if you see the green greens are telling you the news was success, or it went in favor of the pound JPY or that particular currency. The red ones means the news was bad. And comparatively to the forecast, for every news, like with our economy, there's always a target. That is the forecast. Like they want to achieve a particular standard or a particular value. And with this particular news, 3%, the forecast was 2.5. They were expecting to at least achieve 2.5% of the average cash earnings. And when the actual came, it was 3%, which means it was good. Like they exceeded their forecast, and it helped this particular JPY, meaning pound is going to gain strength around that small time, because this one, it has a low impact. So within that small time frame, pound is going to be strong. It is going to react, and price is going to move in the direction of pound pace. That small time, sometimes it wouldn't do or go in that manner. With time, you know how to balance them. And this one, the previous month, we are currently in March. So March, April, May, January, February, March. So in February, this was what was released, and they said a target to 2.5. And in March, now we have 3, which means it's good, positive. Green, the focus is the green part. So the CPI too, you can see that one the same way. We have it here. Okay, then here it was good. So once you click on this, it is just giving you how you can compare these things. The simpler way, actual is greater than forecast, is good for currency. Yes, you can read through and get to know what it says, but that is what I've explained so far. All right, so my shortcut to these things, I don't have to be reading all the news. I just look at the colors. Once I spot that there is maybe a medium or a high impact news like this one coming, I'll just be looking at the values here, whether they are red or green. Yes, people to take advantage of maybe the month or the week, or the summary of the news that has been coming. Especially some of them, we have some news that are very critical. Non-farm payroll, NFP. Yeah, very, very critical. The interest rate too, as I mentioned. So they are also the central bank decisions, because these people are controlling the large amount of money in the market. And you don't have to miss this, because you may enter a particular trade and the news will just sweep your stop loss. It will take your money out from the market. Okay, so it's good to know as a trader. We have the fundamental trader. They base basically on the news. And the next one is the technical traders. So with the technical traders, one thing is you base on these charts. We just base on the charts for analysis for our decisions. So for a technical trader, what he is expecting is maybe on this particular chart, as you can see, I'm expecting price to around this zone. Once I see price touching this point, I will just enter and expect price to come down to this point. You understand? So technical, we just analyze the market. I've been showing you the chart, so you can see that like whatever I'm doing here, just my analysis, that is what I'm following. We base on the chart and we make decisions. We don't have to, they don't follow any news. Yes, they just look at what is being printed here, because this one is history. I talk about the time frame, 1 hour, 2 hours. Yes, so all these are there for you as a trader. You and I will be mostly based on the technical part, and we will just rely on the news to be informed of what to do or what not to do. Okay, and the last, the third one is the sentimental traders. Sentiment, how people feel. Sometimes when you open the market, they have indicators like that tells you maybe many people are saying the market will go up, and once they see that, that is what they think about. So once the data, the statistics are showing or is showing that maybe dollar is strong and many people are in favor of the strength of the dollar, then they will also buy more dollars. That is what they do. Yes. Okay, then we have algorithm. I've also written some EAs, expert advices, like computer robots. So you design a program, or people have these programs online which they are selling. Once you click on it, it will just work. So some of them, they have moving averages. Once we go on, you see those moving averages. And the hedge funds too, they are just purely automated. Once the system sees this, it should do this or it should do that. Yeah, and all these are there. And these ones, they are no emotions attached. Okay, so the last one is the hybrid. They've included one like the hybrid trader. The hybrid actually balance all of them. Sometimes the algorithms, the EAs are built in a way that it takes into consideration the sentiment, the technical analysis, and also the fundamentals. That is the news. Yeah, so you and I, that will be our approach, or that is what we will do. But mostly my focus is just the fundamental and the technical. It's okay, it's enough for you. And also sometimes for you to at least take a particular trade, this particular market, when it got here, in fact, technically I have this line drawn, so you can see that this line was just descended. So once price go to this point, yes, and in confluence with this line, I realized that price will actually, or with my analysis, price will, after this candle close, I was expecting price to at least come all the way down to this part, which price is still coming. So this, if this is a short position like this, I'll have my trade place here with a stop loss, then all my target will be here, something like this. Okay, all right, so at least you know the various type of traders in the market, and our focus is to be at the hybrid part where we combine these things. So you have to familiarize yourself with the ForexFactory. Try and just type ForexFactory. You can, if you are using phone, just in your browser you can see this, and they also have app at the Play Store at the same time. Okay, this video, I'll end this video here. Let's prepare ourselves as we go through all the videos. Please take time and go through all the videos. Subscribe and comment. Let me know your problem. Thank you very much.